Good morning, future officers. Welcome back once again to Toppers Academy Morung Express newspaper analysis for the 15th of October 2025. I hope you all are staying consistent with your preparation and keeping your focus strong. Remember, success is in competitive exam is built on discipline and daily effort, and your newspaper reading is a big part of the journey. In today's session, we will continue to analyze the Morung Express newspaper from the examination point of view. We'll go through the most relevant news items, understand their significance for your NPSC and NSSP syllabus. We'll also continue learning the right approach to note making, how to summarize key facts, note down keywords, and frame short analytical points useful for our mains examinations. So let's begin today's discussion and make this newspaper reading session another productive step toward your dream of becoming an officer. So today's first article is Political Realignment Gains Sweeping Momentum in Nagaland. Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Nipuriu meets Sorhozele Lezitse, NPF officially joins PTA. A major process of political realignment in Nagaland gained sweeping momentum on Tuesday. As our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Nipuriu has visited the NPF Supremo and former President Dr. Sorhozele Lezitse to seek blessings that was described as upcoming political journey ahead. Meanwhile, the NPF also issued a notification of formally joining the ruling BTA, People's Democratic Alliance of Nagaland, perhaps setting the stage imminent merger of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party and the Naga People's Front. What is important here from the examination point of view is itu People's Democratic Alliance PTA laga alliance ti ki party ase itu important ase itu important hobo itu NTPP la to full form to ki ase nalipi NPF itu an hotibo. Sometimes they might ask the symbol of the party, or they might ask when it was established, establishment year, and if the precursor name, okay, precursor or former name, okay. It the NPF la do UDF, the United Democratic Front, was the precursor of the Naga People's Front. And this is also important for our exams. The timeline of key events. 1974, Nipuriu joins NPF as the youth president of Kohima Division. Rio leaves Congress and joins NPF after differences with the Chief Minister S.C. Jame in 2002. 2003, 2008, 2013, Rio led NPF wins Nagaland Assembly elections. 2017 to 18, Rio was suspended and joins the NLTP. This is not important for your exams. This is important for exam. This is important. And then yes, we can. What is important is, since our Honorable Chief Minister, he has been one of the longest Chief Minister in India as well. It is very important to study his political journey also. So sometimes they might ask chronology, but most probably they might not ask chronology on this story, but on this part, but it can come for MCQ type questions, where the questions may be which of the following is not a part of his political career. So that kind of a question might also come, so prepare accordingly. Especially our Honorable Chief Minister have been minister for different portfolios over the years during his political journey, so it won't be all of Sailui. Civil society organizations revive call for repealing NLTP Act in Dimapur district. They termed that prohibition is meaningless where IMFL is easily accessible. Civil society organizations in Dimapur have revived the call for lifting contentious Nagaland Liquor Total Prohibition Act 1989 in Dimapur district. The demand has been based on the ground that the 36-year-old alcohol prohibition law has been a total failure across the state, causing more harm than good. The civil society organizations under the banner of the Naga Council Dimapur huddled on October 14, where, according to the NCD president G.K. Ringma, the call for reviewing and lifting the act in Dimapur was discussed and unanimously reiterated. The meeting was described as a joint consultative meeting attended by Dimapur Urban Council Chairman Federation (TUCCF), Naga Women's Hoho Dimapur, Dimapur Naga Student Union, Gaungpura Union Dimapur Setar, Dimapur District Gaungpura Association, Dimapur Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Business Association of Nagas, Dimapur District Citizens Forum, and the Eastern Naga Women's Association Dimapur. So this NLTP Act to 1989 they passed Kurishe Hulibi, it received the governor's assent only in 1990. Okay. And according to this NLTP Act 1989, one very important question that they often ask in exam is kiki prohibitions ase. So as per it, the total prohibition of liquor in Nagaland as a tri-state, no person shall transport, no person will or shall transport, import, or possess liquor. Nobody will sell or buy liquor, and consumption of liquor, manufacturing of liquor, use and keeping of any materials, utensils, implement or apparatus whatsoever for manufacturing of liquor is totally prohibited. So this is one of the most repeated question in NPSC exam. So study this thoroughly for prelims, for GS1, even for essay and GS2 as well for descriptive Nagaland portion. So here you try to understand what is NLTP Act, the background or the reason behind it. Okay, reason behind it, the success, the failure, the challenges in its implementation, then and way forward. From the point of view or perspective of politically, socially, economically. So as per it, you prepare proper notes on this topic. That will be very important. Sponsoring terrorism must be declared crime against humanity. India at the United Nations. Honorable Member of the Parliament to the Rajya Sabha S. Pangnon Konyak speaks at the United Nations General Assembly Legal Committee. So our Honorable MP S. Pangnon Konyak, she is also the first woman MP to the Rajya Sabha, and right now she is a part of the 15-member non-political Indian parliamentary delegation participating in the 80th session of the UNGA, United Nations General Assembly. Here she reiterated that India has called for declaring terrorism and sponsoring it crime against humanity. Terrorism bi aro kun sponsor kore itu kan sob crime against humanity ase hobo lage. Next, we have employees pen down strike paralyzes functioning of Nagaland government offices. The Joint Coordination Committee, comprising of the 5 major employees association, on Tuesday started their 3-day bend down strike paralyzing the functioning of the Nagaland government office across the state. The Joint Coordination Committee, comprising 5 major associations, launched the strike to demand the withdrawal of a move to include a non-NCS officer for induction into the IS cadre. Itulah aro backstory or further details chanium jale, you can go back, visit Toppers Academy YouTube channel and playlist thakibo tatira in a previous test laga newspaper analysis te itute more details pao. The JCC comprises of the Confederation of all Nagaland State Service Employees Association, Nagaland In-Service Doctor Association, Nagaland Secretariat Service Association, Nagaland Finance and Account Service Association, and the Federation of Nagaland State Engineer Service Association. Next article is also very important for examination point of view. For faith and healing, generations of the Pomar clan keep bet harvesting ritual alive in Mimi. In the Mimi village, located under the Bungru subdivision of the Kifiri district, along the Myanmar border. So, itu Myanmar border de how many districts of Nagaland border kore to an answer pisarvi de. How many districts of Nagaland borders with Myanmar? Aro itu districts kanla naam to ki ase itu bi puribi. So, the borders of Myanmar, the age-old traditions of pet harvesting with both medicinal and spiritual significance has been preserved and practiced by the Pomar clan, Pomar clan, since time immemorial, with a long history of use believed to have healing properties for ailments such as diarrhea. The clan has for centuries harvested pet both for consumption and as a part of the ritual deeply connected to the beliefs about the afterlife. Profound significance. Now this part is also very important. We have been harvesting pets since our forefathers' time. It is known for its medicinal value and important for afterlife. Kile kulido. Traditionally, when someone from our clan dies, a pet is also buried along with the dead. Okay? Ini ka question. It was explained by Dangmuli Pomar, a Kampur of the Mimi village. And he also said that if we fail to do this, our spirit won't be accepted into heaven by our ancestors, and they would ask, why didn't you bring any bird? So itu pet harvesting to kita kori bole usually performed in the second week of October at the end of the monsoon. The Pomar clan holds the exclusive right to harvest pets. A practice primarily carried out in a cave known as Lapken. In their own native dialect, it is called Lapken, which translates in English to bed cave. So how is it done? The process to in the earliest times, several rituals were performed during the harvest. But with the advent of the Christianity, Tangmuli, the Kampura, noted many of these traditions practice has since been left behind. So during the harvest, two fireplaces are made, one at the entrance and another deeper inside the cave, while nets are placed over smaller opening to prevent the pets from escaping. So if there's a cave like this, ekta chui de banabo, ekta pitor banabo, yadi net lagai dio bahar de bichai dio, so that pet cannot escape. According to Tangmuli, when the smoke fills the cave, the dead pets are then collected by the male members of the clan. The harvest is traditionally performed by male clan members alone, but women who were previously prohibited now can participate. Meanwhile, the cave is accessed only during the harvest, and any entry in other times is considered a violation of customary law, for which a fine may be imposed. So into Puramdi, you also prepare itu customary law to Nagaland te kun kan prasai. Okay, will be enforced kore. Our customary cases kan to kun handle kore to be ek parpisari livi. The aftermath. As per the Kampura, the harvested beds are further distributed to all the clan members regardless of their age. Every male clan member, including a newborn, is entitled to an equal share of the harvest. We don't consume everything right after the harvest, but we save and make sure that it lasts us until the next harvest. A male clan member representing each house hold is also expected to be present on the first day of the harvest. So itu tu ini exam bra point of view tapi important ase de. So itu article tu lo palra purilui. Nagaland teacher lead try for safer schools. In a significant boost for disaster preparedness in education, and Nagaland government-led school safety compliance course has surpassed 10,000 teachers registration. So itu course to disaster management itu course to teachers can register guna loi under the school safety compliance. So the school safety policy compliance launch on kita launch is very important for exam point of view December 1st 2023. Aru itu kun bra implement kori gole. It is a joint initiative of the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority (NSTMA) and the Department of School Education and Digital Education partner Nagaland. Very important for your exam. And also make a proper note on the NSTMA for 20 marks, or make an essay on the disasters in Nagaland, and also give a special reference to the NSTMA. What is important from this article is CVYS reiterates strict directives on hunting wildfires and public order. Rupees 1 lakh fine for hunting, 5 lakhs for wildfire in Chumukitima village. In a fair move to uphold ecological balance and public order, the Chumukitima Village Youth Society has issued a strict set of directives for all residents and visitors. The society has reiterated its standing resolution imposing a total ban on hunting, fishing, and all other activities that endanger or deplete the flora and fauna within Chumukitima village jurisdiction. So example key important azukle itu wildlife conservation protection, flora and fauna protection kanade question kunuba aishuguli do you can mention points of like how community, how the council, how the village youths and all can do a lot of things in order for conservation of such flora and fauna. Okay, this is one of the steps that we can take. And we don't have much thing to discuss here. This is from this week's quiz. So which of the following has launched a weather portal to provide real-time updates? So you can do a quiz from here. I think the answer is this one. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority. Which Naga tribe celebrates the Chonglakni festival of purification? Tikir tribe. So this all I think we have discussed in our previous sessions. Who is the Director General of the Central Industrial Services Force? I think it is Pravin Ranjan. Who among the following is not a Nobel Peace Prize winner? Donald Trump. The Nobel Peace Prize chitana this year nominated to Wishe. Limatushi, who was recently crowned champion at the first Indian Darts League, represented which club or association? Biscotti Perils Kolkata. Okay, many might think that he's from Nagaland Darts Association. However, don't make this mistake. Is Biscotti Perils Kolkata. We've already discussed this in our previous sessions. World Health Organization issues alert against substandard oral cough syrup identified in India. This is a continuation of the previous newspapers. The World Health Organization (WHO) has issued an alert against 3 substandard oral cough syrup identified in India. KZ Coltrif, Respifresh TR, and Relife, and urged the National Regulatory Authority worldwide to immediately notify it if these are detected in their country. Okay, itu tawagan tu mungkin nakawa lagi, because it has led to at least 22 children's death under the age of 5 due to suspected kidney failure after being administered coal thrift in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, this is important for exams also. Kuti happen hoise this time itu hua do dawai la naam ki ase aru company tu ki thakise. According to the alert, the Central Drug Standard Control Organization of India reported to the World Health Organization the presence of detailed glycol (DEG) in at least 3 oral liquid medicines in October. The World Health Organization encourages national regulatory authorities to consider targeted market surveillance with particular attention to informal and unregulated supply chains where products may circulate undetected. NRA are also National Regulatory Authority are also advised to carefully evaluate risks associated with any oral liquid medicine originating from the same manufacturing sites, particularly those produced since December 2024. So we should also be careful. This is also an important question. I should say it's a repeated question in our exams. US passport slips from top 10 powerful passport list for the first time. The US passport has fallen out of the top 10 most powerful passports in the world for the first time since the Henley Passport Index was introduced 20 years ago. With visa-free travels to 180 of 227 countries, the United States, which was the world's leader in 2014, is now tied with Malaysia for 12th place. Okay, USA is ranked 12th. To kun first ase gulido Singapore, 193 destinations visa free. Singapore, followed by South Korea, 190 and Japan 189. Aro India la rank to ki ase 85th rank ase. Okay, India's rank is 85th. It is based on the data from the International Air Transport Authority. So this will also form one of the questions in your exam. Possibilities are there. Or say at least one options of the many options on this particular question. 19-year-old Richala Tongar crowned Miss Kohima 2025. This will be a very important article. If you can, please go through it. So since test cricket was going on, and as stated, it will be very important once the tournament is over. The questions that can come from here is India laka test cricket captain kun takise kulido Shubman Gill. This test cricket to this time West Indies or India khilade kun jidise kulido India. Aru kuti khilise kulido India de khilise, because the final was also played at Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi. "25th NSF Martyr Memorial Trophy 2025. This is the 25th anniversary or 25th edition of the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy 2025 at 2025 lado 25th edition as day. Ito yung 25 at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima. Aru ito tournament to kun pa host kore kulido NSF aro what was the other one? I think it was Angami Student Union. Okay, NSF and Angami Students Union. So the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy, though, it is played in memory of our late brother Kekojale Sache and late Vikozo Yoshi. Two students. These two late brothers who were killed during a peaceful student protest in Kohima, Nagaland on the 20th of March 1986. Alright, so I think that will do for now for today. Please make a proper note on the important points from this article and do multiple revisions. That is all for today. Thank you all. Have a nice day. See you all tomorrow.